morning guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. My day's already started. I've already done one call. I'm just outside my second call, about to go in. So my first call was a broken document handler at a DWP in Walsall, so just had to go out and pop a new one on there. My next call's at BAC Corrosion in Telford, so I'm about to jump in and do that. So that's my second call done. It was just jamming in the document handler. Fortunately I had some feed rollers, so managed to just drop them on it, started working, customers happy. I'm now on my way to my third call. It's going to be a bit of a complicated one, I think. It just says it's stuck in processing, so probably going to need software or something along them lines. It's at West Mercia police station now, and I know an engineer went out there before Christmas and had issues getting on site because they were saying that his security clearance has expired. So we'll see how I fare now, shall we? So my third call wasn't very straightforward. I've had to book it off for no access. Customers telling me I'm not cleared to get on site. Everybody else is telling me I am cleared to get on site. So until it's been rectified, I've been advised to book the call off and wait for a solution. So now I'm off to Wales again. I feel like I'm going here every day at the minute, but it keeps me busy, I suppose, which is always a good thing. So yeah, I've got a 78 with another document handler jam, so I'm heading over there to do that. So that's my fourth call done. Had a couple of faults. Jamming in the document handler, they'd somehow managed to turn one of the guides inside out, so the paper couldn't feed through it. So I just had to correct that, replace some feed rollers, and put the machine on the latest level of firmware. Which then leads me to why, I don't know if you recognise this, but I walked down this road yesterday, got my laptop out of my bag, realised I'd left my laptop charger at a call yesterday. So I'm now going to fetch that, because they have got it, and then we'll see what the rest of today. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? So, as you can see, I'm walking back to the car. But the call where I left my power supply has two machines on site. They've just logged their other machine for a fuser failure. So I'm now going back to the car to see if I've got a fuser. If I have, that's great guns. It means I can do another call today. Brilliant. So we have said fuser. So that's that call done. I really do like it when a plan comes together. It just makes life so much easier in the long haul. But going back to that school has made me think about, you know, Charlotte, how hard she works at school, and obviously when we do her homework, kind of makes me wish I'd paid a bit more attention at school myself, because I look at her homework and 9 times out of 10 I just haven't got a clue, which is quite bad really, because she'll be there working it out long ways and I'll be searching it on the internet trying to find the answer to make sure it's correct. So yeah, so that's a lesson for you all. Work hard in school. So Casey Neistat's just posted a video online saying do what you can't. If you're a vlogger, YouTuber, filmmaker, content creator, Facebooker, MLM, you need to go and check that video out. I've posted it on Twitter, Facebook. I'll also link it in the description below. You really do need to check the video out. It's a great piece of content. It just goes through all the stuff that, as YouTubers, content creators ourselves, it's basically sticking the middle fingers up to the people that told you that you can't create movies, you can't be a filmmaker, you don't have anything interesting to say. Now the reason I'm sharing this video is because I get a lot of grief. Well, not necessarily grief, but people saying, why are you doing it? What's the point of it? It's just a waste of time, you're never going to get any views, you're never going to make any money from it. And I've said in the past, I know I'm not going to make any money from it. I think I've earned about £2 since I've started, which is great. The threshold for YouTube isn't until you hit 60. But ever since I was a kid, I always had an affinity to be holding a camera, taking photos. I remember the first year we went abroad as a family to Kefalonia. I was probably 11, 12. Went with my mum, my dad, my aunt and uncle and my sister, and all I wanted to do was take photos, to the point where my dad actually went out and got me a disposable camera, and it was a great holiday. So I've always had an affiliation with wanting cameras, but I've always wanted to be behind the camera, not necessarily in front of it like I am now, which obviously poses a bit of an issue as far as recording and stuff's concerned. That's why I'm always a bit unsure about what I'm saying when I'm actually doing these vlogs, because I'm not quite 100% comfortable. I feel like I'm getting better, but yeah, that video from Casey just really brought home the fact that I should use all the negativity that I sometimes get to kind of spur me on. So I'm just walking in now to town to meet Joe. It's quite a nice night. It means I can get Charlotte out on a scooter, get her doing some exercise. Nice little black cat there. Somebody whistling. I'm guessing it's Charlotte. Where is she? Let's have a look. Yeah, there she is. Look, just at the top of the road, being a plonker. So yeah, see what sort of mood Joe's in.
You should have gone for the part originally.
Yeah, but they're all bloody big ones. Anyway, I want to be an animal.
Could be an animal.
And I want to jump one.
I'm not sure I can pick it up actually, she's too far away. I think the takeaway from that is that Charlotte isn't going to be doing Robin Hood if she doesn't get a part.
Because?
Back home now, just sorting out tonight's tea. So tonight the adults have got lasagna, a jacket potato, and the baby's got chicken and jacket potato. She doesn't like lasagna, so I'm not going to force her to eat it. Anyway, that's about going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, go watch that Casey Neistat video, Do What You Can't. It's in the description below. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.